Okay, so today I'm going to be doing something slightly different. I'm going to be reacting to a video, which is maybe not different, but I'm going to be reacting to football content. I'm going to up my football content, I think, this year, just because it's something that I enjoy, something that I talk about every day, something that I read about, watch about every single day. So today I'm going to be watching on Sky Sports Football. They did William Saliba ranks the toughest Premier League strikers. I'm going to go straight into the video and let's see what Saliba ranks.
This is Saliba ranks. In between William and myself is a whiteboard with the numbers 1, 2, and 3. And William, I've got a list of categories. You're going to have to place them in order, number 1 being the best. You ready for this?
Okay.
Ready.
Let's go. First up, we have got Odegaard, Martinelli and Saka.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna also play along. I'm gonna rank them myself. Currently, Saka number 1, Odegaard number 2, and Martinelli number 3. I think that is the order.
Who is the nutmeg king in training?
Oh, who's the nutmeg king? Oh, this is different. Okay, this is a different. I thought it was just who's the best.
And after, yeah, it's hard, but maybe I will probably say, yeah, Martinelli.
Yeah, that nutmeg king is a very different thing.
Is he the best for you?
Because yeah, I saw him too many times and made a nutmeg in game and in training.
Saliba's
so
accent is so satisfying.
How many times has he nutmegged you in
so satisfying.
Not me, but
not
me, but
of course not him.
Especially in the game, he made a lot. So I think he's the specialist.
Odegaard's a baller, basically. He's
Next
got
up, we've got legendary Premier League centre-backs, Vincent Kompany, Rio Ferdinand and John Terry.
What is this going to be?
Who is your favourite? Someone who
Who would I rank between? Oh, this one's tough. What is this? What was there? Was Kompany, Ferdinand, Terry. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. You know, I actually think all of them are amazing. You know, oh, this is really tough. Okay, you know what? This might be a lot of people are going to disagree with me here, and I'm here for it. I'm going to put Kompany number 1. I'm going to put Kompany number 1. People are going to be like, visual, you have 0 ball knowledge. You know what? I don't give a shit. And then I'm going to put... I think I'm going to put John Terry number 2 and Rio Ferdinand number 3.
Your favourite? Someone who plays in that position? Difficult one.
Yeah, difficult. Huh?
I want to actually see what Saliba says.
Great. Yeah, it's hard, but I would maybe put Terry third.
Okay.
Oh?
Okay. After it's hard.
Yeah.
But I will maybe... Yeah, it's a hard question, to be honest.
If he puts Kompany number 1...
Yeah, Kompany first.
There, see?
Kompany 1.
And second, Ferdinand.
Me and Saliba, ball knowledge. All right, number 2 and 3, that is completely debatable. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. I'm going to say Terry number 2. He said Rio Ferdinand number 2. It's cool. It's cool.
Let's talk about Vincent. What a player.
Kompany was
what a player they all are. But is he someone that you look at as a centre-back and you look at what he did and you like to develop your own game based on Vincent?
Yeah, of course. I watch all of some clips of YouTube, sometimes to learn.
He's one of us. He just watches clips on YouTube or TikTok. You know when like your club's about to sign a player, you want to know more about them. So you watch one compilation, you're like, yeah, that player's hard. You know, my club's signing a baller. That's him. Saliba knows. He's one of us.
All good, but yeah, it was hard to make a classman. But I will probably start with Kompany, Ferdinand, and Terry third.
Right, next up, we've got current Premier League strikers / forwards, Haaland, Isak and Rashford.
Haaland number 1. I don't consider Rashford a striker. This is a bit hard. Okay, hear me out here, yeah? He said strikers, okay? Rashford, to me, is 3rd in that list as a striker. Haaland number 1, Isak number 2, and Rashford number 3 as strikers. Rashford is 10 times better, in my opinion, on the left wing. He is so much better on the left wing and terrifying. So if he said, like, who's the best out of these 3, Haaland number 1, Rashford number 2, Isak number 3. But because he said strikers, I'm going to put Haaland number 1, Isak number 2, and Rashford number 3. But unless if the question was, like, just best forward, then yeah, that Rashford number 2 all day. But in that striker position up front, I'm not playing Rashford. Definitely not playing Rashford.
Who is toughest to play against, would you say?
Oh, he said toughest to play against. I mean, if it's toughest to play, I should really... Sorry about my pausing, but I should really wait. Toughest to play against, I would assume, would be... Oh, he might put Haaland 2 in toughest to play against. He might actually put Rashford number 1.
I will probably say Haaland.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You might put Rashford number 2. Yeah, to play against. See, that is
Isaac,
the order of
against,
best players, but specifically strikers is different.
Let's talk about these two. I don't think many people will be surprised you put Haaland as one. How is it coming up against Erling Haaland? Because he just scores so many goals. Is he the best striker that you've ever played against, would you say?
Yeah, he's one of the best. Top 3 that I play against. Yeah, he's so good. So everyone knows that he's so good. You have to be focused all the game.
So
and sometimes
good,
maybe in 10 minutes, during 10 minutes you cannot see him, and after he will score. So
that's just what a good striker is.
Yeah, Rashford is so good, so technique, so speed. So he's
speed.
A tough player to play against.
Where do you think his best position is? Do you think he's harder to mark as a team when he's playing out
On the
wide,
left,
or harder to mark when
left.
he's playing as a striker? Because we've seen him play in both positions.
Yeah. For me, it's better when he's on the left. Like this is for Ben White, not for me. But as striker as well, he's so good because he's so fast.
I mean, this is after the Arsenal United game, and he did literally cut in from the left and wrecked both Ben White and Saliba. So
he made some good runs in behind. So yeah, it's hard to play against him. And Isaac, I never play against, so
he's never played against Isaac. Obviously,
what I saw is really good.
But next up, best dancer in the Arsenal squad: Martinelli, Saka, Jesus.
You know what? Best dancer. I'm going to assume Jesus number 1, Saka number 2, and Martinelli number 3. That's just my assumption. I have no idea.
We've not got your magnet there. Should we have printed your magnet?
I think Jesus.
Straight away.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Jesus.
So if everyone had a dance off at Arsenal, he takes it.
Jesus got rhythm.
After Bukayo is not good as well.
Hey, I got it right. Just from assumption.
Martinelli is bad.
Mad.
Martinelli's bad.
It's not good.
Well, what's he got? Nothing in his locker.
Nothing, no. It's not for him. It's better with the ball.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Martinelli's bad. Jesus is good.
Jesus is good.
Saka in the middle.
Bukayo, sometimes he's not bad. Yeah.
And you, what dance moves have you got?
No, I'm bad as well.
You be number 4.
I'm so stiff in the. When it comes to dancing, I'm so stiff.
Now we couldn't put yourself in because you're playing the game itself. But we've got 3 of the best centre backs in the Premier League: Van Dijk, Diaz, and Thiago Silva.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, this one. Currently, Diaz number 1, Van Dijk number 2, and Thiago Silva number 3. Currently, yeah. But for me, if it's like overall, okay, this might sound controversial, right? So those 3 years before Van Dijk got his injury, like when Van Dijk was the Van Dijk, when he had the aura about him, when you couldn't get past him, I think Van Dijk, in my opinion, those 3 years was by far the best ever Premier League defender. Genuinely ever. Like those 3, it might have been 2, 3, 4 years, whatever it was. Genuinely, no defender even comes close. He was the most complete centre back like you could ever imagine. But now, since his injury, like he has fallen off. He's not the same player. He is beatable. If someone dribbled past Van Dijk, bro, like on Twitter, it'll be a field day. But oh my fucking god, he actually got dribbled past. Like Van Dijk was so complete. But yeah, right now Ruben Diaz number 1, Van Dijk number 2, Thiago Silva number 3. I think Saliba will put Van Dijk number 1, unless the question was something else.
Yeah, it's tough.
Who do you think is the best Premier League centre back?
Right now or
right now?
No.
Okay. Right now, he's gonna put Ruben Diaz.
Right now, honestly, is Ruben Diaz. But Van Dijk normally, for me, is the best during the last 4 years. He was the best.
Bro, me and Saliba are the same. We're literally think alike. Literally what I just said.
In the world, but for me, the last season and maybe 2 seasons ago,
exactly. He has fallen off.
Van Dijk second, and Thiago Silva. If you saw all of his career, is him. Because he was so good for so long time.
Thiago Silva's been so consistent.
I think right now is Ruben Diaz, Van Dijk,
and Thiago Silva. Let's talk about Ruben Diaz then, because you said that quite quickly for now. Best centre back in the world for you now in the Premier League. How highly do you rate him?
Yeah, I think in the world the last season he was the best for me. Van Dijk, before his injury, and even when he was back, he was good as well. But right now I will probably say Ruben Diaz. Van Dijk after, Thiago Silva.
At 38 years of age, still doing it is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Of course, you've had an amazing season last season. Arsenal fans absolutely loving the way you're playing. Where would you put yourself currently amongst this lot? And how high do you think you can get?
I would put number 2.
Based on your recent performance?
Spicy.
I hope maybe I will be top 3 maybe next season, but maybe I think they are better than me.
He's humble. He's
I think they're
humble.
better than you right now.
Yeah, of course.
He's humble.
No, I won't say that. It's not good to say they are better, but of course, right now
He
they
didn't
are
want to
better
say
than me.
it.
But
He's
I
being
hope
humble.
one
He
day I will
wants
be
to say
better than
second. I know.
everyone.
I know.
Right, bit of a fun one this one.
Cool.
We've got haircuts. Declan Rice, Trossard, and we've got yourself, William.
Ooh. I actually really like Saliba's cut. I think it's just so like honestly, if I could pick any of those cuts, I would take Saliba's cut because I think it's just so easy to maintain. You just need like genuinely that's the cut I would love to have. So I'm gonna put Saliba's number 1, Declan's number 2, and then Trossard number 3. That's what I would personally do. I would assume a lot of people pick Declan number 1.
It's me. I have the best.
Straight away, put yourself at 1.
No, I agree with it. I actually agree with it.
Some of his teammates drove past.
It's just nice, man. It's a bit leggy.
So yeah, on
it's
the
nice.
first one.
Yeah.
Second one, I would say, yeah, Trossard I like.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah. On
Declan
deck as
number 3.
well, I have a good one, but I like the hair of Trossard.
I'm not happy with that because Declan Rice has got the exact same haircut as I have.
Yeah, no, it's
you put
good.
him
No,
3?
honestly, it's good. But I prefer
That's
Trossard.
cool. That's cool.
I have to say, probably the quickest number 1 you've done all day
no,
is
of
yourself at
course.
1.
No.
Best trim at Arsenal, you saying? Is that you?
Yeah, one top 3. I'm nothing.
He's actually
I'm
okay.
the best
He's the
for my
humble
haircut. Always good, always nice.
What don't you like about Dex?
No,
Good.
I like. It's just, sometimes you have to make a choice, huh? Yeah.
Right, we've got legendary Premier League strikers next. Thierry Henry, Wayne Rooney,
Yeah.
and Sergio Aguero.
Oh, okay. Henry number 1. Like Henry is my goat. Henry number 1. Who would you take? On his day, I would genuinely put Aguero number 2 on. If they're fully fit in a team, I'll put Aguero number 2 and then Rooney number 3rd. Genuinely.
Another difficult one.
The best striker in the Premier League history.
Who do you think, in your opinion,
Yeah,
is
Henry.
the best of those
Henry.
three?
Easy.
Thierry.
Easy for you.
Yeah, easy.
Thierry Henry.
I think Aguero.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
me and Saliba, like, I should be a centre back.
Interesting because
I
Rooney
should be
actually
playing for
scored more
Arsenal.
goals than the 3. But
Yeah.
for you, is that because Henry was your hero growing up? Obviously, an amazing player.
Yeah,
as well.
Henry for me is easy. He's
so complete.
I think the best player in the Premier League history.
Premier history, yeah.
And after what I saw, because when Rooney was playing, I was a little bit young. But what I saw from Aguero, because I had the chance to
That's true, actually.
see
Saliba's-
Aguero playing.
He's still
So
young, so
I
he's
think it's Aguero.
he
It was
grew
hard,
up
huh?
maybe just before
Rooney here as well, but
Rooney's-
for me it's Aguero the second one.
As a centre back,
Maybe just
Mark,
after Rooney's
all
peak.
3 of these, you think Thierry will be the hardest to play against?
Yeah, of course.
So that concludes it. William, enjoyed that. Thank you
Yeah,
very much
yeah,
for your
thank
time.
you.
Awesome.
That was Saliba Ranks.
That's a pretty cool video. I think me and Saliba were pretty alike. There was a few like, number 2 and 3s. But yeah, guys, let me know what your rankings would be for each of them. And call me out if you think you heavily disagree with me or Saliba. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to like it, comment, subscribe, and catch you in the next video.